everyone, welcome back. This is the AMG channel, of course. This is Dan. I'm going to be casting this commentary for a beautiful Saturday morning, and we are going to be having the continuation. This is the last and final game between Creator Prime and ST Parting. This is the final of the actual Battle.net 2012 championship, which happened some time back. No spoilers out here, so if you guys want to see who actually won the game, I suggest you watch the previous 5 games so you know who actually won the game. Anyways, this is, I do believe, a Tall Dream Altar, and we do have on the top right corner Creator Prime as the red Protoss, and on the bottom left we do have ST Parting as the blue Protoss player. Anyways, let's speed up the game as always. As in the beginning, nothing pretty much happens. We would presume that gateways will be coming down, followed by a Cybernetics core and probably a pylon as well, including a simulator. So there we do have that, a simulator, followed by now a Cybernetics core should be dropping down anytime soon. So far the production tab for really the initial build is pretty much the same for these players. If you have been watching the previous 5 games, of course both the probes are going for the scout out, as they did bump into each other. Pretty much everybody does know where they are, so of course they did readjust, as you did see on the map, and they did move down to the actual positions that they are in, just to reconfirm where those positions are. Now let's just slow it down a bit, as we are finally getting to a little bit of interesting part happening here. We do have a Zealot streaming across, including one of those stalkers. Everybody is taking, of course, those Xel'Naga towers to have that additional scouting out, and we do have the hidden probe here, so maybe a little bit of a harass coming down. We might have maybe a gateway being, a pylon being placed down here, and a little bit of harass. So far we do have only 2 gateways, so I don't believe that that's going to be happening. Robotics Bay is a robotics facility, sorry, is coming online. He didn't move the probe actually out, so no, the probe is finally moving up, so he's not really intense on actually maybe doing a harass right now. He might be placing the pylon a little bit later though, not now though. So we should have warp gate research coming online, and we do have finally a push out by ST Sterling. ST Sterling is moving on. He should pretty much take out the Stalker. Stalker, of course, trying to hold back as many units as possible though, while Creator Prime does manage to drone up. So we do have that one Immortal in play, which should give him a little bit of backup, and he should, I think he might be able to hold this actual push though. Again, that Zealot is just to hold off the push. Pylon being pushed forward, and doesn't look very good for Creator, Creator Prime so far though. That one force field did go down, but not enough energy in his actual sentries to hold this off. Unfortunately though, ST Parting did wait just a little bit longer. He does have those 2 Immortals there, and that's finally going to push off ST Parting, and he does have it reinforced though with 3 more Stalkers though, but we do have that frontal pylon here, and so far this is a very aggressive push by ST Parting. So the question is, will he be able to break through? And so far it seems that he might be. Gateway, of course, being pushed forward to prevent any of those units from being able to squeeze through that easily, and of course this will provide a little bit of easier you can say a path to actually cover with those force fields. So really smart move in placing the gateway there. You can always recancel it and rebuild it there. The gateway, of course, is there just to prevent that push from streaming in and making it just a little bit harder, as they do have to funnel through, and of course he will have those energies. So all he has to do is just recancel this and replace it again, which will prevent that push by ST Parting from being as effective, and he knows that. That's why he is targeting firing the gateway, of course. So really nice play by Creator Prime. Very nice. He did sort of out-strategize ST Parting. Will he cancel it? He should cancel it though and rebuild it though. It's nearly complete. I would have cancelled it and rebuild it though. He is still going at it. Will it be cancelled? No, yeah, he did just cancel it, and he should replace it back down again. So that would be the smart thing to do, but he does have plenty of units to push out, and he is pushing out with those Immortals, and that's pretty much it, I do believe, for this build up by ST Parting. And that's it. These units are going to be dropping like flies. 2 Immortals to back it up, a couple of Zealots as well, and of course the sentries finally having plenty of energy to throw down those force fields. So far he does need that gateway again to waste those resources and recancel it again, but that was very nice buying time, very nice strategy by Creator Prime in terms of placing that gateway on the front, prevent those units from streaming across, forcing them to go into the funnel, knowing that he can place the force field down, and of course preventing from ST Parting from pushing forward and buying enough time to build those units up. So maybe more Immortals, of course, coming online. We do have Blink by ST Parting, so he is, of course, trying to weed them in, though. He is trying to weed them in, as when you do move and the units attack, they automatically move forward. So he is maybe trying to pick off a few units before that happens. I would suggest that he does move forward before the Blink research is complete. Of course, the double force fields are being placed here. I do believe these force fields were placed by ST Parting. Again, a little bit of misplacement, though. practically these force fields are to the advantage of Creator Prime though. So again, he did lose a lot of energy there in terms of building those force fields up, but that's pretty much it. He's going to be retreating with these Zealots, so this push is pretty much coming down to an end, and that is it. We do have a massive build-up, of course, of units, and they can't really move forward as he knows that the counter is going to be happening soon. He needs this force field to drop before he does go forward, as the small little funnel will prove to be a little disadvantageous, and he will have a little bit more losses than he wants to. And now the push should be happening by Creator Prime. Of course, War Prison is happening as well. So we might see a little bit of War Prison harass, and we do have 2 gateways for SD Parting. SD Parting, of course, is getting a little bit nervous as he does see this massive build-up, so he is trying to get more gateways in place so we can get that unit production up and running. Though while we do have Creator Prime still on that single base push, SD Parting did go for that double push. Of course, Observer does spot that out though, so he does have that additional income, and so far will actually Creator Prime be able to survive or actually catch up in this economical advantage that SD Parting has, even though he does have a better Protoss ball. Technically, Creator Prime is on the advantage here, but will he actually be able to deal with this though? They did blink out, of course, but he is going to be aggressively pushing out. Creator Prime should pretty much mop up these units if he smartly does decide to play this though. These units will prove very, very effective cover fire. He is, of course, going to try to sneak by, and this War Prison did drop. Unfortunately, a lot of resources going down the line. War Prisons are pretty expensive. Blink Research, of course, coming for Creator Prime as well. He needs that to be able to catch up with these Blink Stalkers. There's nothing really much he can do. And will he be going in for the meat? It seems that he is. He might be actually going in for the meat. He's just trying to counteract and try to catch this actual small little Protoss ball from moving forward though. So he did split the actual team into 2, and he is he gonna be here? Yeah, he is gonna be doing a pincer movement. He is gonna be countering it from both sides, making these Stalkers finally get caught in the grip, and that's pretty much it. They will maybe be able to blink one more time, but will he actually? He did join them in, and he is gonna be moving now to the actual main base, forcing SD Parting to either go blinking forward. He is gonna be trying to pick off this one immortal drops. Of course, he is preventing this massive fireball from moving forward. Finally, blink is complete, so he is going to be blinking forward, picking off the rest of these Stalkers, and that's pretty much it. So will he finally split off the ball? He did split off one of a few of these units going down for the main base. He really needs to put some economical damage down for SD Parting, as he is going on 2 bases in comparison to Creator Prime's single base push. Though we have a lot of Zealots here, but these Zealots should hopefully be able to be picked off by this actual push itself. So of course the pylon is being pushed down nicely forward. Another forward pylon is being there. These Zealots should drop very, very quickly, and these Stalkers did manage to blink on the forward line. And this is a do or die for Creator Prime. If he managed to push out and do a little bit of economical damage, he might be actually able to win this challenge. So this is all in. We do have the Archon in play as well. Archon's pretty much going to be taking off the line. All the drones, of course, are being moved forward. A lot of force fields placed down to prevent those drones from actually doing or absorbing any of that additional damage though. But so far, it's not looking up. Another blink has been moving back, and we do have Creator Prime pretty much surrounding SD Parting's units though. But even though SD Parting is trying his best, a lot of blink back happening by Creator Prime, and he did manage to sort of win the upper hand, I do believe mainly due to the second base economy that he had running. He is able to, of course, produce those units substantially faster though, and more, and on a continuous basis in comparison to Creator Prime's single base push, though he is still persistent on keeping that single base. So this is pretty much it. He really has to do it or die. So this is a do or die moment. I don't believe Creator Prime will be able to compete with the actual economical advantage SD Parting has. And as you do see, the unit composition is substantially, you can say, lenient or towards SD Parting's build. So this is pretty much it though. Creator Prime is gonna be picked off sooner or later. He is on the higher ground, so he does have that additional scouting range, and he will be able to pick that off as well. So we do have those additional shots happening there. So that's pretty much it for Creator Prime. Time will tell exactly when he decides that this game is over. We do have a lot of these Stalkers being warped in. Of course, they do blink back, but nothing's going to help here. And that's pretty much it. Creator Prime should call it a GG. And this is the end of the final match, or the final game, actually. And the final game does go to Creator Prime. The final game does go to SD Parting. And this is it for the finals of the Battle.net 2012 challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed the cast. As always, don't forget to see the previous 5 games to know who exactly the winner is. And happy gaming, and see you guys next weekend. Bye.